Hi, my name's Pete Gallagher from PJG Creations and welcome to another short video on learning Visual Basic with Visual Studio 2012. Today I'm going to be concentrating on user input and building a very simple application which takes a user input entered into a text box and displays it in a message box for the user to see. I'm again going to be using a WPF application, so if we go to a new project, select WPF application, call it user input. We'll be presented with the WPF window and a grid. From here we need to add a button again, as we did in the previous video. But we'll also add a text box just here. Again, we're not particularly worried about the layout of this as long as it's functional. Once again, we need to name our controls. So this is a text box, so we'll use text and say input. We don't really want it to say text box, so we'll remove the text from that for now. And our button, we'll call that command show input. And again, we'll give it some content to say show input. That's pretty much the layout of our form for now, I think. What we need to do is when somebody presses the show input button, it needs to take whatever's in our text input text box and display it in a message box. This is all quite easy. So what again, we need to react to the user pressing the show input button. So if we double click on that, we're in the code behind again, and this is the particular piece of code which handles the click event for the show input button. So we want to show a message box, but we want to show the contents of our text box. So we can go message box and we can say you type, and here we use a concatenation, which is the ampersand symbol, and we need to go and get the text that's sitting in our text input text box. So we can refer to that here by simply typing text input, and then we can find a property by adding a period or full stop, and we're interested in the text that's in that text box. And that's pretty much all we need to do. So we can close that off and we can start our application. And here's our application. So what we need to do here is put, say, hello world. Type that in there, press the show input button, and you typed hello world. So that's a simple demonstration of how to take some basic user information typed into a text box and show it in a message box. So I've been Pete Gallagher of PJG Creations. If you've enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to my channel below. Thanks very much. Bye.